Hey, this is Brandon from Crobot. You're watching Metal Nexus.
So before we jump into this week's segment of the bucket list, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with Crobot right now. Y'all played a great set today.
Thank you.
I like that you threw some tribute in there to Chris Cornell.
Have to, man.
How quick did y'all put that together after his passing?
Unfortunately, we wish it would be under better circumstances, as I said, but we just had to do it because Crobot would not be a blip in anybody's radar if it had not been for Chris Cornell and anything that he does. And he was just such a huge influence on me as a singer, huge influence on Bishop as a guitar player, because that's the thing with Chris Cornell is that he wasn't just a singer. A lot of those old Soundgarden tunes, some of my favorite tracks like, Slaves and Bulldozers, those are Chris Cornell songs too. So, he totally transcended just being a singer and is an amazing songwriter. His solo stuff is incredible. And for him to fill the shoes of Zach De La Roca and form Audioslave, enough said. That first Audioslave record is just, probably top 10 for me. Yeah. Especially growing up, listening to that stuff. It just really influenced everything that I do.
And I think you did the great justice to the song, too.
Oh, good to hear.
He's definitely not someone that's easy to cover.
Yeah.
And I think you really pulled it off.
Well, thank you.
And we actually saw him at Rebellion, probably the third or fourth show before his passing. So it's still fresh, how he sounds to me, so you definitely pulled it off. Now, are you on a current tour right now? Yeah, we're doing a headlining run with a band called Royal Thunder. Royal Thunder's awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mel's great.
Yeah.
Love that band.
Yeah. And it's been a real awesome tour so far. We've only had about 4 dates with them. Made our way up to these parts and hitting Detroit tomorrow. Going to make the rounds. So it's exciting. It's a great bill, and we're excited to bring it out there.
Now, this week we decided with the bucket list we're going to go a little throwback.
Old school.
Normally we do active bands, that you do have the possibility of seeing. But if you could pull a Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure and go back in time to see 5 bands, who would they be and why?
Man, I'm going to have to say, so cliche, but Led Zeppelin absolutely changed my life listening to those live recordings. I cannot imagine what it would have been like to be actually in the room with Led Zeppelin as they're doing their jam sessions and just taking the songs to different places. I've always loved that band for that, and the fact that they can write any kind of song, whether it be a reggae song, a blues song, a jazz song. They've written any kind of song and pulled it off. It still sounds like Led Zeppelin.
Of course, I hear a lot of Zeppelin influence in Crobot.
Absolutely. Yeah, and one thing that resonated with me about Led Zeppelin is Robert Plant has claimed that the reason he sang so high was because back in the day of PAs, you had to sing that loud because the PAs weren't up to snuff of, being, it was just drowned out by Jimmy Page and the rest of the band. So he had to sing that high to cut through the mix. So I always thought that was really interesting, an interesting approach to, taking a frequency look at things and how, you want to mold your sound into, what gaps are filled to create the full picture.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So what's next?
So number 2 would have to be
backwards or forwards.
Let's go. We'll go down the list from 1 to. Are we doing 10? Did you say or 5? We'll do 5. Okay. So
Zeppelin's number 1.
Zeppelin's number 1, and I would have to say Rainbow's number 2.
Great choice.
Rainbow, I mean, my dad turned me on to Rainbow, and I grew up with it. It's in my blood. Ronnie James Dio, anything that guy does, anything Richie Blackmore does, and, you know, it's just gold to me. And I would love to have seen Dio command the stage with such a presence that he did, and you know, it's something that I've never had the pleasure of seeing, but would love to. And you know, I'll segue into number 3 and say Deep Purple, because Blackmore, again, anything that guy does, and I don't even care which era it is, if it's Ian Gillan or if it's Coverdale. I mean, it's all great to me. Glenn Hughes is a madman. Madman. I remember being in Hellfest last year, I think it was, and I was walking around and I'm just hearing this singer just wailing, just hitting high notes that I've never heard anybody hit. And I'm like, who is that? It's Glenn Hughes. This guy is like pushing 70 if he's not over 70, and he is in probably the best vocal shape of his life. Dude is an animal.
Did you ever hear that 3-piece band? I think it's called California Breed.
Yeah,
Man,
good stuff.
That would be something I would love to see if they were still together.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, anything he's a part of. I mean, Trapeze, anything Glenn Hughes has done is incredible stuff.
So what's that? That 3?
That's 3. So number 4, I would have to say the Beatles. Gotta say the Beatles.
Which
album? I'm an Abbey Road fan.
All right.
I love Abbey Road. I love the journey of Abbey Road. You know, I love the White Album. The White Album's got great songs, and it's such an eclectic mix, but Abbey Road, I feel, is like their journey. And Sgt. Pepper's the same way, but I feel like Abbey Road sort of hit that tingle with me. And I don't know, the medley. Need I say more?
I would probably pick that or Sgt. Pepper's.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one of the 2.
Yeah.
And the final one?
Final one. You know, I'm gonna have to say Sabbath. I'm gonna have to say Sabbath, like 74. You know, like early Ozzy Sabbath. You know, I guess that would be mid Ozzy Sabbath at that point, but man, I would just love to have seen them when they're all strung out and all you know,
Top of their game.
The top of their game, yeah.
I got lucky enough to see one of the last reunion tours that had Bill Ward.
Oh, nice.
And it was on an Ozfest, and he played like a handful of dates, and then somebody else took over. So I didn't go watch the recent reunion because I wanted the true original lineup to be my last memory.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
And it was great.
Proper electric funeral.
So a question I pose to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Woodstock is looked at as one of the greatest festivals ever in the world. There's different generations of Woodstock.
Yeah.
If you had to go to one of them, would it be what was the first one, 69, and then 94 and 99 or something like that?
Yeah.
Which one would you go to?
Man, I gotta say 69.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, right.
So
Would you go more for the music, the experience, or both?
Both, absolutely.
I think the first one definitely has the best of both.
Yeah.
But I think I would go, I really want to go to one of the first ones, but I'm a huge Blind Melon fan.
Oh,
and
man.
I'd love to see Shannon Hoon, so.
In his prime.
Yeah.
In his prime. All tripping on acid.
Yeah. And I know everybody's seen the video of that.
Oh,
so.
it's great.
But the first one, too, you get to see Joe Cocker.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Oh, man, and Hendrix. And just the list goes on. Santana. The Who, right? The Who was there as well.
Everybody.
Yeah, man.
I don't think Hendrix came on until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
And like there was like only 100 people awake.
It's crazy.
If only we were there.
It's crazy to think, right?
I know, right? So how much longer does this tour with Royal Thunder last?
Until like the 4th of August, I believe, was our last date. So it's a good trek. We're making the rounds, Detroit, Cleveland, then we got another festival in Maine coming down the East Coast. We're doing Pennsylvania, Jersey, Virginia Beach, Atlanta, making our way back to Austin. So,
well, Beardos, you definitely heard that. So get out there and see Crobot. They're kicking ass on the road. Royal Thunder is great as well. Get out there and see them. Thanks a lot, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, anytime.